Good morning. Welcome to Southeast Middle School. I'm Davian Ellison, principal, and I know this is a time that everyone is excited about, and we want to make it just as special as possible, but we need a little bit of participation from you. At this time, could everyone stand to honor our graduates? Thank you. You may be seated. Thank you, eighth graders. We are so pleased with your behavior. You look good. You're smiling. We enjoyed you at breakfast this morning, and I hope today is a day that you will always remember. You only come this way once. Stephen Covey's who is very profound with leadership over the years has always said that you must begin with the end in mind. Eighth graders, you're sitting in these chairs right now. However, in 4 more years, you'll be sitting in chairs again. Think about what you want from the future. Think about what you want for yourselves. And know that if you have a clear vision, you can obtain it. At this time, I'd like to turn the program over for a special recognition by Mr. Kelsey Myers.
Good morning. My name is Kelsey Myers. I teach extended content standards here at Southeast Middle School. It's my pleasure to open up this ceremony by recognizing our extended content standards students for being promoted to ninth grade. I am honored to present to you Jason Blackwell Morris. material. Alyssa Gilmore Bells. Christian Lambert. Michaela Miller. Juan Ortiz Rodriguez. Sarah Parker. Owen Robinson Bear. Kaylin Windish. Gunnar Starwell cannot be here this morning with us. Thank you very much.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Casey Stamey, and I teach the communication social skills here at Southeast. And I have two that are out of attendance today, which are Ethan and Evan Parnell. But we do have a special someone here. So Elijah Winans, come on up here and get your award.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Shikoye Child. I'm the ESL teacher here at Southeast, or one of them. And today we're going to identify 3 students who have worked really hard. They're for students who have met the demands of the man for our ESL, which is English as a Second Language. Students in this program have to take a 4-part standardized test in February, along with the EOGs at the end of the year. And a part of that test is for them to have a 4.8 out of 6 points to exit ESL. And the following students exited this year. Jaciel Garcia. This next award is also for an ESL student. Although he did not exit this year, he made tremendous growth. He started at a level 2 this year, and at the end of the year, he got to a 4.2. He jumped 2 points, and he is almost at exiting. But Alonzo Gomez Rodriguez is
Hello, my name is Michelle Strong. I'm the nursing coordinator for Cosby Scholars, which means I do it for the entire county. That's 9 schools. So today I'm going to talk to give awards to the 8th graders that joined Cosby Scholars and met their 2 requirements. Before I call their names, I do want every parent and grandparent and loved ones in this room to know that even though you're going to hear their names, your students can be a positive scholar. And I really would like you to consider that because we help them prepare for college/career, we take them to college tours, we give scholarships and grants at their 12th grade year. So we walk them all the way up to 12th grade. So just because you don't hear your son or daughter or grandson or granddaughter's name today, I please want you to consider when they get into 9th grade to enroll them in Project Scholars. We're free, we're not based on grades, just need you to sign them up so that we can take them in. As they're trying to figure out who they are, we're just trying to help them see other possibilities, okay? So, one more thing I want to say to all of you before I tell people who have awards. You're getting ready to go to high school, that's GPA land. A lot of you are figuring out who you are. A lot. I know this because I had an 8th grade son and a daughter. So while you're figuring that out, you may figure it out in high school. And then when you figure it out, I just want you to be who you are. You understand that? I just want you to be who you are. Then there's going to be some circumstances that might happen in your life. People that might come in your life that challenge that. And then guess what you're going to say? You're going to stay who you are. Because the core of who you are is in here. You're just going to be growing. So don't change that, okay? Find out who you are, be who you are, and then stay who you are. Grown-ups in the room know what I'm talking about, don't you? Yes. Okay, I love it. So I'm not going to call out their names because this is my last year with this is my last year with Project Scholars. I got to come into the schools after this because I need to get what they get on a direct imprint. I'm too spread, so I got to come into the school some type of way. So I need some hugs because this is the last time I see my babies unless I see you in high school. So I'm getting help. She's going to call names, and I'm going to
Good morning, everybody. I'm Mrs. Audrey. Alexa Estrada. Griffin Barber. Kaden Bender. Hallie Carter. Hannah Conti. Angel Delgado. Asiel Garcia. Emma Hoffer. Levi Lynch. Ashley Myers. Kelsey Myers. Kennedy Nash. Gabriella Rodas. Dalen Patterson. Edelyn Perez. Cheyenne Rich. Stella Smelser. Riley Wilhite.
Okay, so before we, can you hear me? Can you hear me? I don't need a mic like that. So that is some of your eighth graders. And so when they get into high school, as long as they stay in a Rowan County public high school, they roll into that high school as a Crosby Scholar. So do not re-enroll them. They've already did what they needed to do to get them into high school. The next people I'm going to share with you, they are same as them. They started. You have a lot. Like I said, I served 9 schools, and your school, wow, one of the highest. These 8th graders, they started in the 6th grade, which you can. So grandparents, listen to me, or parents, listen to me. As you have 6th graders coming in, they can join Crosby Scholars. Okay, so these students started in the 6th grade, did their 2 requirements, went to the 7th grade, did their 2 requirements, and then went to the 8th grade. We call them All-Stars, which means if you keep doing this, it opens you up to a different scholarship because you walked it all the way from the beginning to 12th grade. Okay? And you may have.
Dayami Acevedo. Aiden Alitzer. Thomas Atwell. Jr. Griffin Bowman. Skylar Cooper. Catherine Falkowski. Daniela Leon. Caleb Luna. Jaden Fletcher. Kendall Sipper. Brian Wicks. Bailey Wilhelm. Lucas Wilhelm. And Brady Weingarten.
Mr. Brady, I started something this past year, hopefully they'll do it again after I leave here. I started a thing called Leadership Council, and I asked 79 across the county that were all-stars to participate in something we call Leadership Council once a month. I would give them leadership skills, and some of them thought I was going to do leadership skills about how to talk to a crowd and all that. No, did not. I gave them leadership skills of how to lead themselves. If you ever had a leader that don't know how to lead themselves and they ask you to lead behind you, not good. So he was one of the 24 that said yes to that, so he was also a part of the Leadership Council.
Thank you, everybody. Can we give them another round of applause? As I said previously, my name is Mrs. Audrey, and this is Mrs. Stoddard. We were blessed with having 7th and 8th grade. So some of the kids that I taught, I've had for 2 years, and it's been fun. So what we have to do here is we have some children that we have chosen to give awards to in the classroom that we feel like had an excellent amount of growth, and they did. I'm proud. I'm very proud, and I know Mrs. Stoddard is proud as well. So, without further ado, here we go. From Mrs. Stoddard's class, Stephen Revis. Cecilia Rodriguez. one came in, and he was my silent but brilliant one. Emily Ortiz. Langston Kelly. Thank you.
Hi guys, my name is Jennifer Miller. This is Mr. Hilliard. We are the math teachers for the 8th grade math, and I'm also the math 1 teacher. We did pick a couple students from each class as well to reward with just doing wonderful in our class. My math 1 kids at the beginning of the year, I was trying to teach 8 classes. So my math 1 kids really kind of got to see me for about 15 minutes, and then it was, okay, good luck, try your best, because I gotta go give the other kids what they need. And the students I chose for math 1 really, they became leaders in my classroom, and it was amazing to watch and amazing to see from them. And that's why I chose the 2 that I did. First one, Deami Acevedo. And then my boy for math 1 was Austin Allen. For my regular 8th grade class, the same thing happened. They became leaders. They became students that were willing to help, and a lot of times did so without asking. They really looked out for their classmates and their peers and wanted them to succeed as much as they were trying to succeed themselves, and it was beautiful. So Arnella Sesko. And Joshua Yates. Mr. Hilliard's picks were 2 students who came in maybe not the strongest or very strong and continued to help others. If you haven't learned in our math classes, we have a lot of students willing to help each other, and it was a great experience this year with us. So our 2 students for Hilliard's class was Mia Avila. And Sage Scott.
Hi, I'm Ms. Hartney. This is Ms. Rogers. We were 8th grade language arts this year. The students we have chosen for these awards, they really excelled in class. They were willing to help others also, and they did a wonderful job. Okay. For Ms. Rogers' class, it was Griffin Bowman. Deami Acevedo. And for my class, it was Brianna Alvarez. And last but not least, this young man, he made me laugh almost every day and was willing to help everybody. Mason Turner.
Good morning. My name is Mr. Shock, and I'm Social Studies along with Mr. McBride. Excuse me. Our recipients of Social Studies Award go out to those men and women who not only show academic success in the classroom, but have displayed an innate interest in the subject area of North Carolina U.S. history. And believe me when I say that this was a very difficult honor to bestow, because we had a lot of fine young men and women who were very well deserving of these awards. But our recipients for the Social Studies Award are Brady Weingarten, Stella Smeltzer, Jordan Bullard, Miss Angelis Perale.
Hello, I am Miss Adams. I am a science teacher here. I feel like I should have like 6 people up here handing out awards with me because I taught the entire 8th grade science for most of the year. It was hard, it was challenging, but it was a blessing. I'm trying not to cry. I got to know all of them. So someone would say, hey, you have this kid? Yes, I have them all. What do you need? Because I got to know all of them so well. They really exceeded in the classroom. We went from the cafeteria to a classroom to another classroom to being dispersed. They didn't know what they were doing each day, but they learned. They came in ready. They were willing to help out their classmates and myself. And there are a select few. It was so hard to choose for, but these guys really excelled and really stepped up to the plate. I don't want to repeat everything these guys said. We have an awesome 8th grade class here. I'm sad to see them go. But I want to recognize these 4 for their work in the science classroom. First up, Kelsey Myers. Kendall Sifford. Lauren Campbell. And Darion Rose Morris.
All right, so like Ms. Miller said, I'm one of the 8th grade math teachers. I've had a lot of fun this year. Yes, I was one of the strict teachers, but there was a lot of growth in the classroom, not only in the classroom, but on the sports fields. I enjoyed every minute of it. Yes, it can be stressful as a teacher, but the thing is, we don't do it for the money. We do it for passion. And I really wish the best of luck to every 8th grader that's in this gym right now. And hopefully y'all go on and do great things. So what we're going to hand out right now is most improved. And I'll go ahead and call the names out. Richard Ortiz. Ortiz. Jalissa Bale. Carla Grant.
There's one more most improved that we're going to hand out, and I kind of wanted to take a personal minute to talk about this one because We had a really rocky patch between the two of us at one point this year. He left, he came back, and it was great. I saw a lot of growth, and I personally went to bat for him to get this award because he became the student that I think all of us 8th grade teachers knew he could be. And I was very proud to see him come back and be almost a star the way he did. So I would like to give this one to Hayden Burgess. And since Hilliard doesn't know how to speak or read, apparently, we're going to call back up the first one, please, Ricardo Ortiz.
Somebody thought that social studies teacher should hand out something called a citizenship award. Well, citizenship for us means those students who are willing to do whatever it takes. They're helpful, they're outgoing, and they're just generally good citizens of the school and then make it a better place just by being there. After much thought and consideration, the 8th grade faculty as a whole decided to recognize the following students: Kelsey Myers, Aisha Ahmad, Joshua Yates, and last but definitely not least, Brady Weingarten.
One of my most favorite students, even though I'm not technically supposed to have a favorite, but that's neither here nor there. She was able to correct me when I butchered her name so many times. Yes. And she will do anything that I ask her to do, no matter what it is. It can go to my car to get giant buckets so I can put all my books in it. She'll go to the printer and print stuff off for me. Like, she's just amazing. Naomi Acevedo.
One of my privileges as the librarian is that I get to work with these students for all 3 years. So our other student of the year this year is someone that I've known since his very first day at Southeast. And one of the first things that pops out about him that has not changed, and for 8th graders to hold this through 8th grade is amazing, is his enthusiasm and positivity. He loves learning. He is just one of those students who brightens up a classroom and makes everything so much easier because he also brings other students along with him. And so it's my privilege to present Student of the Year to Austin Apple.
All right, good morning. First, we're going to start off by recognizing our 8th graders who will be going to early college next year. Early college is a program through RTCC and allows for some of our students to get college credit while they're, and actually an associate's degree when they graduate from high school. It's a whole process. They have to do applications and interviews, and these are the folks who are chosen to go to early college next year. And when I say your name, if you just stand up for recognition. Maia Babbitt. Jordan Bowler. Annalise Carr. Arnella Sesko. Angelise Walling. Caleb Luna. Ashley Myers. Gabriella Olivero. Darion Rose Moore. Lauren Campbell. And Jacob Hackett. If you give them one call. Thank you guys. You may be seated. All right. Our next award is the Presidential Academic Excellence Award. And this award has been given out since 1983 by the U.S. Department of Education. And it's for students who accomplish high academic achievement. The criteria that is set for this award include holding an A GPA, which is 3.5 or above, and performing in the top tier on standardized tests. This year we have 19 students to recognize for this award. And they are, when you hear your name, go up to your certificate. Aiden Altizer. Thomas Atwell. Hayden Bender. Jordan Bowler. Selena Burton. Lauren Campbell. Arnella Sesto. Kaylee Hegler. Jacob Patton. Brianna Jaimez Vargas. Ashley Myers. Brandon Phelps. Montserrat Pineda Hernandez. Jasmine Segundo Escobar. Morgan Shannon. Kendall Sifford. Stella Smeltzer. Brady Weingarten. And lastly, Fernando Vasquez Castro. Thank you.
At this time, I would like for Mr. Borland and Mr. Dunlap, our two assistant principals, to come up and stand up for a while and give the principal's award. I always like to shout out and show off my team. Could not be what I am and do I am without the support of the team. And also, just want to recognize Mr. Dunlap, who is now going to be the principal over at Sharp Elementary School. And I know this is the 8th grade award, but I do want to recognize you for that as well. So just to tell you a little bit about the past couple of weeks, I tell you, we have had more events and more recognition that I've never shake a stick at. But guess what? It's so worth it because these students are so very deserving. And I know we've given out a lot of special awards for 8th graders. I want you to know something. Each and every one of you, whether you got 1 certificate, 2 certificates, 3 or 4, this is one moment in time. Again, like I said earlier, lock your mind on the vision that you have for yourself and obtain it. You can do it. It's all here. You gotta see it first and then go do it. I can't reiterate that enough. Small little story. The other day, I was sitting in my office and one of my good friends, James Davis, came by and he's executive director for communities and schools. We were having a little chat. 2 young ladies came into my office and asked if I could sign their yearbook. I see you right now, you're going there, because you know I'm getting ready to tell the story, and it's a good one. I looked over at the yearbook, and it was one that they had created themselves. Invented, created. It wasn't about having a yearbook for them, purchasing a yearbook, it was about having a memory. So, my friend said to me, you know what, Ellison? I was that kid. I was that kid who didn't necessarily have a yearbook, but I made one and made sure that my friends could sign it. So, gave me the money and said, purchase these yearbooks for Leslie Solis Paredes and Alexa Estrada. It's always good to have good people in good places that do good things. So, speaking of good people, the Principal's Award typically is one award, but I couldn't do it. Miss Adams kept telling me, had to pick one, had to pick one, had to pick one. You know who you're going to pick? Honestly, these are first class ladies, and I really like first class. So, I'll tell you a little bit about one. When I came to the school in January, I said May, it was a lot. Big transition in the middle of the year. First person I met was one of these girls who came to me and introduced herself. I thought she was a teacher. Then I found out she wasn't. She was just a student, and I started calling her Miss Everything because she was on the news. She was running the game, she was like a manager, she was all over the place doing every single activity you could possibly do. It was very impressive. And then one day, it was Valentine's Day to be exact. And she came and gave me some candy. Of course, that's not why I'm getting this award, but I do like candy. She came and gave me a candy and a letter. I read that letter, I had to run into my office and close the door. It touched me right deep down to my spirit. She let me know how much she appreciated me being here, and I let her know how much I appreciated her. I like little Miss Everything, because I tried to be like that too in the 8th grade. You know who I'm talking about, because you're looking dead at me. Kaden, Brielle, Denver, Chris. The next young lady is poised and graceful. She's been here all 3 years and exudes the Southeast spirit. Now, I like things that are flashy, sparkly, and nice. That is no shocker. The cheerleading staff has always put a little bit of sparkle in everything that we've been doing. This young lady embodies spirit. It's almost like she breathes Southeast Middle School. She's involved, she's also a woman's everything. She's involved in an awful lot. And she's got that energy that I know is going to take her far. Sometimes you can have it, but I'll tell you one thing that Zora Neale Hurston used to say. If you got it, you can't hide it. And I think that about Katie Reese Jordan. So these ladies have a few words to share with you. If you could please turn your attention to our Principals Award choices. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Today I have the honor and privilege to share some words of encouragement with you all. I hope that as we embark on this new journey to high school, we remember just how resilient we are. We can all agree that these past few years have been insane. This was our first quote-unquote normal year in school while continuing to navigate the COVID-19 pandemic. From Zoom calls to mask on, mask off, get the vaccine, don't get the vaccine, social justice issues, to say the least, we've had an eventful year. The fact that we are able to sit here today and graduate says a lot about our character and who we are as people. We have persevered and fully completed our middle school years. Although these next years are going to come with their own challenges, I have faith that we will all do great things. I once read a quote by Michael Josephson that says, "Take pride in how far you've come, have faith in how far you can go, but don't forget to enjoy the journey." High school will be tough, but as long as we work hard, we will succeed in all that we do. We must remember that when things get super tough, we need to stop and reflect on all the hard things we have been able to overcome to get where we are. I wish everyone here the absolute best, and remember you all have the opportunity to change the world and make a difference. When looking at my peers today, I see lawyers, doctors, professors, and even marine biologists. We are the future. We are the next generation, and we plan to do great things. Good luck in the years to come, and congratulations to everyone. Thank you.
Some call me Katie. This class has had, hands down, one of the craziest 3 years of middle school. We have been through things that aren't exactly your typical middle school experience, which has made us stronger as people and will benefit us in the future. I remember 6th grade, we were on a field trip, and the next day, we were supposed to come back like normal, but we never did because COVID hit. We had to adapt to Zooms, online classes, and working from home. This hit us all very hard. When we got to come back in 7th grade, we had the schedule of only 2 days a week. Then 8th grade came, and it was almost normal, but it was our last year of middle school, and we never got to do the things most middle schoolers do. We have had such challenging middle school years, but I can say that we are finally graduating and are ready to move on to the next chapters of our lives. Before I close this up, we would like to thank all of the teachers that have helped us through our middle school years and have shaped us into the people we are today. I personally want to thank Ms. Adams because she has been here through thick and thin.
And has motivated me to do my very best. As we finish up our middle school years, I can say that we have all grown so much and will continue to go through our high school years. I'm looking forward to seeing all of your accomplishments in the future. Thank you.
know we've already had teachers, and we're not even done. So now it's time for the presentation of certificates. I'd like to welcome our teacher of the year, Ms. Turnbull, to present the names of our 8th grade students who will not walk these halls again as soon as the cycle starts.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment we have all waited for. Please hold your applause until the very end so that we can read every student's name. They have all observed this.
Por favor, espera las aplausos hasta el fin. Muchísimas gracias. Diami Acevedo Flores. Gage Adams. Aisha Ahmad. Ashley Alberto Anchieta. Nehemiah Allen. Aiden Appleton. Stephanie Alvarado Vences. Alim Alvarez Clemente. Rashawn Andrade. Marley Araujo Amarillo. Jacob Arviza. Stephen Arce Vivas. Alexa Argueta Estrada. Thomas Austin Atwell. Mia Avila Will. Maida Bade. Karen Basilio. Willie Banks. Griffin Barber. Joan Barrera Feynman. Jonathan Barrera. Kari Beals. Jalissa Bell. Hayden Bender. Jane Benitez Beltran. Alyssa Benner. Kalia Bentley. Khalid. Travis Bolt. Nestle Borjas Melgar. Lillian Boston. Griffin Bowman. Hunter Brown. Jordan Bullard. Xavier Birch. Haven Burgess. Malachi Burris. Delana Burton. Jose Bustillo Sanchez. Kirsten Kane. Alexander Camacho Bautista. Lauren Campbell. Annalise Carr. Haley Carter. Yaxiri Castro Ramon. Kenya Castro Siguienta. Arnella Sesco. Hannah Cogte. Skyla Cooper. Elijah Coppett. Damian Cornelius. Blanca Cruz Castro. Darlene Cruz Perez. Mitchell Cruz Miller. Ariel Cuevas Alicia. Nathan Dolan. Jasmine de la Cruz Gomez. Lila Deal. Janet Delgado Daria. Emily Delgado Hernandez. Juan Diego Delgado Nava. Angel Delgado Tinajero. Jaden Dillard. Zayana Drury. Whitney Dry. Riley Edwards. Haley Eldred. Isais Elizabeth. Hilda Escobar Malado. Catherine Fukowski. Mariela Flores. Ariel Fontes Nahari. Juan Ford. Alondra Fuentes. Asiel Garcia Hernandez. Ricardo Gomez Cardenas. Alonso Gomez Manriquez. Kayla Graham. Angelique Wally. Crystal Guerrero Pacheco. Oscar Guerrero Soto. Kaylee Hagler. Megan Adler. Caleb Archer. Okay, hold your applause, please. Caleb Harper, Jacob Hadley, Scarlett Enriquez Polanco, Rafael Hernandez Ruano, Juan Hernandez, Madison Air, Alana Aaron, Destiny Hyatt, Morgan Higgins, Emma Hoffer, Brooklyn Holshouser, Timothy Hudson, Jeremy Weiler, Believe Jackson, Aritzi James Molina, Brianna James Vargas, Ruby Amarillo Rodriguez, James Davis, Brooklyn Jones, Katie Reese Joyner, Langston Kelly, Malachi Aguardia, Avery Lambert, Michaela Lambert, Israel Lenda Uribe, Jason Lamb, please stay quiet. Thank you. Daniela Leon, Christopher Limber Bautista, Patrick Lindsay, Caleb Luna, Selena Luna, Levi Lynch, Jaden Mabry, Derek Maguano Rodriguez.
Go, Derek.
Margaret Martinez Rivera. Damian Martinez Trujillo. Dion McHenry. Kirk McHenry. Darian Medina Hernandez. Amila Mamele. Neil Ray Mendez Cardona. William Michael. Logan Miller. Jessica Mirafuentes Morales. Carlos Montezuma. Jerónimo Mondragón García. Giselle Mondragón Torres. Cruz Monteith. Austin Moore. Michael Morrison, Corey Morton, Crystal Muniz, Ashley Myers, Kelsey Myers, Kennedy Nash, Maria Navapacheco, Landon Nielsen, Daniela Nunez Lopez, Abby Odom, Gabriela Oliva Rodas, Murphy Oliver, Emily Ortiz Herrera, Anael Ortiz Nunez, Ricardo Ortiz, Yair Ortiz Bentencourt, Celine Osoño Ugarte, Brianna Pacheco Ortega, Miguel Pano Torres, Leila Papanche, Dalen Patterson, Hector Luis Perez Molina, Edeline Perez, Eliasar Perez, Oliver Perry, Brady Phelps, Brooklyn Pfeiffer, Xavier Phillips, Mansi Pineda Alzate, Jaden Fletcher, Viral Polanco, Jonathan Ramirez, Spencer Lees, Gael Reyes, Cheyenne Rich, Didier Rivera Acosta, Christopher Robertson, Yasmin Rodriguez Estrada, Cecilia Rodriguez Cardosa, Darion Rose Morris, Tyler Royce, Allison Seyfried, Delaney Sanchez Alvarado, Caden Sanders, Sage Scott, Jasmine Segundo Escobar, Morgan Shannon, Kendall Sifford, Leslie Silva Valois, Nasaria Smallwood, Stella Smeltzer, Nasir Smith, Alexander Snyder, Leslie Solis Paredes, Daisy Solis Segundo, Evan Stone, Nakavion Swindell, Alexis Thompson, Alyssa Tidwell, Eric Torres, Fernanda Torcios Silva, Mason Turner, Felipe Vasquez Martinez, Fernando Vasquez Castro, Diego Vasquez Juan, Sarai Vega Morales, Edwin Vega Pacheco, Miguel Velasquez, Ethan Vogue, Patrick Ethan Webb, Chloe Webster. Matthew Wheeler. Bryant Wicks. Bailey Wilhelm. Lucas Wilhelm. Riley Wilhite. Devin Williams. Braden Weingarten. Peyton Wright. Joshua Yates. Tyler Yates. And that's all.
We saw some tears of happiness and joy, and I know that sometimes there are really mixed emotions about this time. But just remember, it's always okay to move on, especially when you're moving up. So we're very proud of you. We're really happy that you're going to embark upon your high school careers, and we wish you all the best. But before we close, you all got a standing ovation from people who support you. Now, in your best behavior, follow their instructions. Why don't you give a standing ovation to the people who have supported you, that are all around the perimeters of this gym? You have your parents, guardians, and support who are here today, also your 8th grade teachers, faculty, and staff. So why don't you give them a hand? Just like I recognize assistant principals and soon-to-be principals who have always supported me, don't ever forget those people who support you. You are not here doing the things that you're doing by yourself. You have people who love and support you. Never forget that. So I don't think we have any other. Miss File. Let's bring Miss File and her course students. You all surprised me with that. Something special and sentimental.
Good morning, my name is Ms. File, and I'm the chorus teacher here at Southeast Middle School. And every year, students perform the song, Remember My Song. Some of the lyrics are, remember my words, remember my thoughts, remember my goals, remember my dreams. This year, the 7th grade Patriot Voices are going to perform this for you guys, 8th graders, as they send you off to high school. Thank you.
are probably wondering if you can take your student right now. Because of our legalities requiring students to sign out before dismissal, kids are going to go back to their homeroom class and sign out. And at that time, you are free to take your student home with you at this time, or they can go home with their regular mode of transportation. So at this time, 8th graders, if you